this video. If you're new to this channel, my name is Ruby, and I'm planning to make a series of videos on teaching and learning. So if you're interested, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell button. Today we're going to have our introduction on conditionals. Actually, this is going to be a series of videos on learning conditional sentences. Ano nga ba pag sinabi natin conditional sentences sa English grammar? At paano nga ba mag-construct ng tamang conditional sentences? So to answer these questions, let me switch off now to my screen. Let's begin with the definition. What do we mean by conditionals? Conditional sentences are used to speculate, to think about what could happen, ano ang pwede o posibleng mangyari, what might have happened, ano yung maaaring nangyari, and what we wish would happen, at ano yung nais nating mangyari. Para mas madali, let's put it this way. Simulan natin sa salitang condition. When we say condition, we are referring to something that you must do, or a situation that must exist, in order for something else to happen. Let's say you're asking your mother for extra money, pero sabi niya, bibigyan kita ng pera pag naghugas ka ng pinggan. So in order for you to get that money, kailangan mo muna i-meet yung kondisyon, which is ang maghugas ng plato. A condition is something that must happen before a second thing happens. So that means a conditional sentence is used to talk about a result that may happen only if a condition happens first. Now, in English, most conditional sentences use the word if. Not all the time, but most of the time. And you do have to remember that not all sentences that contain the word if are conditional sentences. If is a conjunction. It can be used in other sentences the same way as any conjunction. So, hindi porke nakita natin yung word na if sa sentence, you can assume that it's already a conditional sentence. There are four main types of constructing conditional sentences in English. In other words, there are four types of conditional sentences. We have 0, type 1, type 2, type 3, and we also have the mixed conditional. Ang wala na lang ay yung type ka, char. But before we talk about these different types of conditionals, ano nga ba ang basic structure ng conditional sentences? Regardless kung anong type of conditional sentence pa yan, mapa 0, 1, 2, 3, or mix, lahat ng conditional sentences ay binubuo ng dalawang parts. Ang if clause o ang part na nagpapakita ng condition at main clause na nagpapakita ng result. Example, if it rains, we'll get wet. Ang sentence na to ay maaaring hatiin sa dalawang clauses. Sa Filipino, tinatawag natin itong sugnay. So just a quick review, pag sinabi natin clause sa English grammar, this is a group of words that includes a subject and a verb. Una, ang clause na if it rains, kapag umulan. At ito ay nagpapakita ng kondisyon. Pangalawa, will get wet. Mababasa tayo. At ito ay nagpapakita ng result kapag nangyari ang kondisyon, which is kapag umulan. So again, meron tayong if clause at main clause, condition at result. The action in the main clause can only take place if a certain condition is fulfilled. So if it doesn't rain, you won't get wet. Right?
Now, pwede natin itong baliktarin. Pwede nating sabihin na will get wet if it rains. Conditional sentence pa rin ito at binubuo pa rin ito ng dalawang clauses. Meron pa rin tayong main clause, will get wet, na nagpapakita ng resulta, at if clause, if it rains, na nagpapakita ng kondisyon. If you notice, kapag ganito ang format, hindi na natin kailangan gumamit ng comma to separate the clauses. Why? If you remember, meron tayong tinatawag na independent at dependent clause. Independent clause is a group of words that contains a subject and verb and expresses a complete thought. An independent clause is a sentence, meaning buo na siya. Kaya siya independent kasi hindi na siya kailangan ng iba pang salita para siya ay makatayo bilang isang sentence na mag-isa. Sa halimbawa natin, ang independent clause ay will get wet. Kasi kahit wala na nung conditional, isang buong sentence na to, may complete thought na siya. A dependent clause, on the other hand, is a group of words that contains a subject and verb but does not express a complete thought. A dependent clause cannot be a sentence. Unlike independent, hindi siya mako-consider na sentence kasi hindi siya buo. Ang clause na if it rains ay dependent kasi wala siyang complete thought. Ano naman kung umulan? Right? Sa conditional sentences, ang if clause ang dependent clause at ang main clause ang independent clause. Ang rule natin kapag una ang dependent clause kaysa sa independent clause, for example, if it rains, we'll get wet. Kailangan natin ihiwalay ang dependent clause, yung if clause, sa independent clause, which is the main clause, using a comma. Pero kapag inuna natin ang independent clause, main clause muna, bago ang dependent clause or if clause, for example, will get wet if it rains, hindi na kailangan gumamit ng comma. Let's have another example. If I save enough money, I can go on vacation. The if clause, if I save enough money, is the dependent clause that shows the condition. The main clause, I can go on vacation, is the independent clause that shows the result. Can you try transposing the sentence? Kapag inuna natin ang independent sa dependent clause, what will our sentence be? Can you try? That's right. It will be, I can go on vacation if I save enough money. So again, there's no comma kasi this time, inuna natin ang independent clause before the dependent clause. I hope that was clear. Now, before we wrap this video, let me leave you a question. Can you complete the following if clause with the right main clause? If you touch a flame, will it be A, you will burn yourself, B, you burn yourself, or C, you would burn yourself? Which do you think is the right answer? We'll discuss the answer on the next video. We'll talk about the different types of conditional sentence one video at a time, alright? Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you next time. Bye!